Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. We are zooming in and we are focusing in on an experience that will help you identify if you are around a toxic, a negative person, someone who might be narcissistic, psychopathic, borderline, someone who is really presenting with a personality disorder. And that essentially is someone who is trying to hold you back versus push you forward in life, move you forward, bring out the best of you, help you with information that is encouraging rather than discouraging. Someone who has a vision for your life in a positive manner, and furthermore, not only do they have a vision for you, but they believe in you and have the allowingness, the flexibility, the fluidity of energy to have the faith and belief to allow you the confidence to be who you are without trying to restrict you, criticize you. Oftentimes the narcissist is working by self-important needs. Self-important meaning part of the narcissistic personality disorder is that they have an inflated sense of self-importance. And this oftentimes creates a force in their energy field. A force meaning a push, a sort of condemnation, a feeling that they are really trying to limit others, hold them down, and hold them back. So really when we talk about really kind of becoming empowered and healing through narcissistic relationships, there's a feeling that you must go forward in your life. And really happiness is that expansive energy. And I know we're working on really a lot of abstract terms, but I think it's very important when we talk about psychology, thinking, energy, and your happiness. You know, happiness is a sort of expansive feeling, if we really kind of boil it down. It's a feeling of lightness, it's a feeling of joy, it's a feeling of laughter, it's a feeling of being bubbly, it's a feeling of being connected with your passion and knowing what your passion is. And it's really kind of that energetic field. It's the ability to smile. It's the feeling that you can be genuine. A lot of people, use the term authenticity, being real, being yourself. And that's unique for each person. It's allowing in that creative space. And, creativity equals productivity. You need to be able to make that impact in your own life to make impact in others' lives. So the narcissist oftentimes is acting in a way to push other people down, or it's oftentimes through an arrogance, a pride, a sort of look at me. It's a very energetic experience when we really get down to it, because really, if you look at the law of physics, everything is energy. Everything is energetic vibration. And I know that this might be a new concept for some people, but really, energy in motion is what emotion is. And that's what animates you, your body, your emotions, kind of also energize and animate your thoughts. So, in other words, if you're feeling unhappy, your thoughts are going to follow. If you're thinking unhappy, your feelings are going to follow. So, it's really kind of a reinforcing system when we talk about energy. And so, the narcissist, because they want to catapult themselves and they are threatened by others' productivity, creativity, they're, allowing them to just be, they want to hamper, hinder, or limit them. It is because, otherwise they would be self-deprecating if they would not. So, for them, they have to depreciate others in order to promulgate themselves or move themselves forward. So that's why we talk about feeling as a victim, feeling limited, feeling held back, feeling invalidated. And it really does, transcend many energetic levels. And, whether they can change is up to each person. However, oftentimes we see that these people are resistive to change. They are very threatened by change. In fact, when you ask them to change, that's when it gets worse. That's when their self-absorption really is the foot on the gas. They become more. They become more rage. They become self-protective. They amp up on the defense mechanisms, the projection, the gaslighting, the devaluing of you, the refusal or invalidation of your feelings. They don't want to hear it. They are going to refute it, refuse it. They're going to push it away. They're going to devalue and discard that because to take into consideration these sort of feelings is a threat to them. So oftentimes, it becomes an exercise of futility. So it really, and we talk about really the importance of going no contact. And it really means to really kind of release yourself and let go that negative, hostile energy that is all about them, and furthermore about trying to hold other people back. You will see that if you really kind of look at it, are they supportive or not supportive? Are they loving of you or are they unloving? Are they nurturing or are they critical? It really becomes, it can become very either, they're encouraging you on the high road or they're taking you on the low road. So if you can really begin to understand it that clearly and allow yourself to see things that clearly, it'll help you with your decision-making process, because I feel a lot of people here on the channel, they straddle the fence. They're in between yes or no. Is this person good for me or not? Should I let them go or not? Should I go no contact or not? And I think if you can begin to see things very clearly, and really it will help you with your decision-making process and allow you to heal. I think it's really that anger that keeps people stuck. The holding back of grudges, allowing these things to fester, which keeps people stuck. It's keeping you connected to that negative energy, and the sooner you can let that go. And I know it's a process, it is a healing process. It's not as if everything just happens overnight. It is a gradual process. So that's why you have to stay with it long enough, keep the mindset long enough, encourage and support yourself and validate yourself long enough, get the proper mindset long enough, and be with that reinforcement, reinforce your life. Well, peace and harmony, it takes a lot of work. Well, are you worth it? It is your happiness, in your focus on a consistent daily basis. Are you allowing yourself to be and feel happy and exercise that unconditionally? So whether you have this relationship or not, whether you are admired by this person or not, whether this person has given you what you need or not, are you able to connect to that inner fire in that inner being and have that unconditional self-love as part of the answer and part of your self-healing in your journey? Because if you've been too connected or too attached to this one person to give you the love, to give you the support, to give you the validation, oftentimes people are pining in their life, they're struggling, and they have really over-idealized this person and really felt that, if I can get the validation from them, everything will be good. If I can get the reinforcement from them, the I'm sorry, the you are a good daughter, you are a good mother, you are a good boss, you are a good sister, you're a good this, as soon as they hear that message from them, oftentimes, you're not going to hear this message, but they create their life purpose to be basically that. They want they're hinging their happiness on that message, and they feel forever indebted. And really, your life purpose is to really be connected with your passion. And oftentimes a narcissistic individual will not really allow that to be there. It's hard for it to be simultaneous with a toxic person and yourself. So it's very difficult for you to occupy the same space of health and disease at the same time. You have to, I think it's very difficult because the narcissist will continue to injure or, be caustic. I think, caustic, which is a very sort of sardonic humor, or sardonic caustic energy, which is very toxic, hurtful. So it's kind of like, wanting health, but yet continuing to smoke, wanting to breathe easy, but yet you're picking up the cigarettes. It's kind of like a similar situation. How can you allow your mindset to heal when you're still allowing yourself, or you haven't protected yourself from this type of individual? You haven't cleared the mindset. You haven't energized the thoughts to really be able to see where they are in your life and the role that they play. So it's really important to open up and to be able to see that, and to make it easy on yourself, because a lot of people struggle. They struggle for weeks, months, years. Their life becomes a struggle. And really the process of letting go is a gradual one, but eventually you'll be able to see it. And I know a lot of people who have commented on this channel that they then begin to feel sorry for these people. They're able to see certain limitations that these people live by, and those limitations are not a good fit for you. It is not your design. So if you're designed, to be a peacock, or you're designed to be a cardinal, or you're designed to be a giraffe, your design is your design. You can't make, a peacock out of a gorilla. You can't make a gorilla out of a peacock. You can't make yourself other than what you are designed to be. So as part of learning to connect with and honor and nurture and support the design of who you really are, ideally, your interests, your voice, and I think your voice matters. Your voice is important. Your voice needs to be able to be. And then, coming back to the most powerful words, which are the I am. I am me. I am me and I am free. And this is how I feel. This is my perception. I am. I am abundance. I am magnificence. I am divinity. I am in the divine purpose. So, when you really begin to resonate with this and really feel and believe it, then you'll know that you're in the right space. And if this person is not in that same space, then it's a very good indicator that this person could be harmful, destructive, and very injurious to you. So, furthermore, taking away from you your life purpose for this present moment. So, if this will help you with your decision-making process and create the boundaries, the energetic boundaries that you need to really kind of be in your best place, your happy place, then you need to honor that and enforce it within yourself when it comes to making decisions around being with people, including them in your life, and furthermore, what you pursue, because your time is so important here on this earth. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.